Okay, so come on, I need to be fast. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I will take that back. Oh my god, bad thing happens. Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Curious Gaming. Today we are gonna talk about timeline battle. Right now we are already in the top 10 position and I will just review 10 entries for one time, and right now I believe it's almost at the end of the review entries, and of course if possible we hope to be in the top 1 position. That's one of my objectives today because the reward is quite attractive. The reward gap between rank 1 and rank 2 is quite big actually, so I will do my best to get as high rank as possible. Okay, so we got it. Next match. Alright guys, just to let you guys know that I'm actually using my Alliance members account to do this timeline battle. I will leave his IGN somewhere around here in case you are interested in seeing the progress of his account. So he actually passed his account to me so that I'm able to show you guys this kind of PvP content. But to be honest, he didn't play timeline battle that frequent and therefore his ranking is dropping, and that's why his account is in Bronze League. And at the same time, since his account has tier 3 Silver Surfer, quite decent of PvP build of Silver Surfer, as what you can see right now, he just destroyed the enemy completely. And as we know that Silver Surfer has become one of the top PvP meta in the game right now, so I actually got the excitement to try out whether this team up tier 3 Silver Surfer, which lists Jingray and Colossus, are they able to be in the top position in Bronze League or not. So that's one of my objectives today. Okay, so that's an easy win. So we still have like 7 minutes to go before the reset time. The reset time in my local is actually 9 AM in the morning. So we still have 7 minutes to go. Basically, there is two main damage attacker in my team, which is tier 3 Silver Surfer and tier 3 Jean Grey. Both of them have very high damage per second, and both of them have the penetration and the revive ability as well. So that's very good actually, a very strong team up. So if my opponent needs to take down my team, he or she needs to kill my character at least 4 to 5 times, because both of them have the revive ability. So that's pretty good actually. We got the advantage, and then Silver Surfer himself also has a debuff leadership, which is very good, and we are using Colossus here mainly for his 50% damage reduction. And of course, I'm playing this manually instead of autoplay mode. That's because you are only going to produce the best result when you are in control of your characters, especially when you're trying to get into the top 10 in timeline battle. You know, just to be safe, because one wrong move you are toast. Because if you lose your match, even one of your match, you are losing your position. Simple as that, guys. Alright guys, so we just reviewed 10 more entries. So this is the second time I spent to review the entries. So we have spent like 250 crystal just for the entries, guys. I'm not sure whether it's worth it or not. Okay, so when it comes to this kind, trying to be the top 10 or even more higher ranking, you should always be looking for the team that can give you more points. Because at the end of the day, your ranking position in timeline battle is depending on the points you earn. So yeah, it's very important to get as more points as possible, but of course you need to win the match as well in order to get those points. And you will see there's a lot of top 10 teams in timeline battle. They almost win all the match, and most of the time you need to play with the top teams in order to get more points. So it's obvious that the top teams always have a good build, always have a good CTP, always have a good card set on their characters. So it's always recommended to play this manually if you are planning, if you are about to fight into the top 10 in timeline battle. Okay, so there is another victory. Next match. Other than that, spending crystal to refill your entries is also important when it comes to this kind of getting into the top 10 position in timeline battle. I know it's a bit costly, but the reward is quite good as well. I mean, quite good in certain point of view. If you manage to get into the top 10 or top 50 in timeline battle with the minimum refill entries or no refill entries at all, you are actually in profits. But of course, I do not recommend you to do so. Depends on your own ability, because at the end of the day, you are the one who making the call. So depends on your own ability. Okay, so let's see how many crystal we got at the end and how much we have spent and how much we have earned as a profit. Wow, this gene grade seems to be made of papers. This gene grade is a bit weak, honestly. But to be honest, it's not that easy to get into the top 10 in timeline battle, even though right now we are in bronze league. Yesterday I was still at rank 1. Yeah, that's right, rank 1. Then once I wake up today and look at my record, I was already at rank 20 something. Yeah, that's crazy. It means that many players are trying to get more match and more points by refilling their entries. It means that they keep refilling their entries to win more points, to win more match. But I guess it is still acceptable for Bronze League. But you know, once you are trying to get into the top 10 in Gold League, Platinum or Vibranium League, you will know what I mean. That is totally crazy. Many players are just rushing out to get as more review entries as possible before the reset time. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, I know. So let's see today if I'm able to break the record or not. Okay, so come on, I need to be fast. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I will take that back. Oh my god, bad thing happens. Time's up.
Oh God, please, no! No!
I think that's very bad. I think I just completed like 2 or 3 match out of 10 entries. That is totally the opposite of efficiency. Okay, so let's see what do we got. Okay, so it seems like it's not available in my inbox yet. I guess I need to close the apps and reopen again. Alright guys, we are back. Okay, what did we get? So let's see. Okay, so 500 crystal only? Seriously? 500 crystal only. I spent like 250 crystal, which means I actually earned 250 crystal. Is that a lot? I'm just curious, what was my ranking actually? Okay, so my ranking was rank 3. I guess that's not too bad actually. I think this is my highest ranking in timeline battle, and yeah, the reward is about 500 crystal in between rank 2 to rank 10, but I feel like it's my bad for spending more crystal to actually get this 500 crystal as a reward, because there was one day I actually missed 9 match. Yeah, that's right, I forgot to play 9 match on one of the days. That sucks, I know. So I ended up spending 250 crystal for 20 entries, which I could avoid actually, but I was not able to finish all at the end because I was late to the match. I came in like half an hour before the reset time. So if I could have come in 1 hour before the reset time and finish all the 20 entries, I think that could make a lot of difference actually, because my points were very close to the top 1 team, but that's just my mistake. Came in late, who to blame? Blame yourself, my dude, and give yourself some punishment for your noob mistake, please. Okay guys, I will take note on that. And by the way guys, this is exactly what you would go through if you're about to fight into the very high ranking position in timeline battle. You know, avoid the mistake that I did. Remember to play all the match and try to fight with the teams that give you the highest point possible. And of course, you have to be available 1 hour before the reset time to see what is going on, to see if it is still worth to spend your crystal to refill the entries or not. But as I always say, depends on your ability. because at the end of the day, you are the one that making the call. So depends on your needs and depends on your ability. Alright guys, so that was how I made it into the top 10 position in timeline battle and got rank 3 at the end. I guess that's not too bad, but guys, please do let me know what are the others video that you want to see from me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you will be notified when I upload those good stuff on Marvel Future Fight. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.